Hello and welcome to Herb Marketing. I'm here with James Wilkinson, and today we are going to be talking about video production and the benefits of video production. Now, as we all know, video has sort of exploded in recent years with the advent of having the latest iPhones, whether that be the latest iPhone 10 or 11 model or Samsung's S10. Video production and the quality of high quality definition video has really improved in recent years, and that has exploded onto Instagram, Facebook and various other social media platforms. Now, as business owners and as business customers, video is really important. It offers a great way of transferring a huge amount of information in a short space of time. So today in our short podcast, we're going to talk about this. We've got James with us from Yellow Boot Media, and James and I do a bit of work together on our video productions. And I'll just hand you over to James if you want to talk a little bit about what you do. And
for me, I just started doing video production work for small businesses, medium-sized businesses, and nowadays it's quite a big market. Obviously the internet's very interactive nowadays. You need to cover all topics and all content on the internet and in digital media now for the audience to engage properly. So that's why I've picked to kind of get involved with video production again. To help businesses out like Mark, who offer all the features, SEO work, social media management, and now I can come in and help with video production as well.
Yeah, I mean, I know we were just talking on air briefly we were talking just before we come on air briefly about the benefits of video production, and I think the main thing that I see for video production is how valuable it is to businesses in terms of the amount of information you can transfer in a short space of time.
Yeah.
And also how usable it is, because it's not like written content or email content, in that you can regurgitate and you can reuse video content, whether that be sharing it onto your Facebook business page, onto a LinkedIn profile, via YouTube. You can, again, that's a completely separate sort of search in itself, really, is getting your video ranked on YouTube. But just how usable it is, and how you can share it, and you can use it across a multitude of social channels. You can embed it in emails, you can embed it in blogs, and I suppose what I'm getting at really is that the long-term value and the customer value that you give to your end user is crucial. And that's what you get from video production. And I know from experience as well that then has a knock-on effect really in various other aspects of marketing.
Big knock-on effect. You really have to, I don't know, when someone first visits a website or something, if they've got a video to look at when they get on there, you've got already straight away someone trusts you more because they can see the person itself.
Well, that's it, and people buy people, and I think as well when you have a website visitor come to your website and you've got an engaged user and you improve the user experience and people stay on your website longer, like we very briefly touched on earlier, it does have a knock-on effect in that your organic rankings, it will help your organic or your SEO options, in that customers who are more engaged stay on the website longer, which reduces your bounce rate or reduces your instant navigation away from your website rate, and that in itself is an indication to Google and the search engines that, well, hang on a sec, guys, this website's authentic. They might be experts in the field, they might be market leaders, and just by improving your user experience and by having good quality video content that's done well, it just adds value. And that's what content is about. It's when we do content marketing here at Herb Marketing, we we focus on delivering that value to the end user, principally because content marketing has its roots so heavily into organic search. And
I was just about to say that organic is the the leader. You can obviously have pay-per-click views and everything, but Google and search engines, they love the organic content on the internet.
And that's been referenced many times over the years, whether that's in reports that have been done onto organic versus paid search, which I think we've touched on before in other blogs and podcasts. But organic search converts at such a better rate compared to paid search, and that's down to getting the right quality search results put in front of the right user. And organic search offers that, because Google always put the best ranking websites first. And like you just said, if you've got a website that's got good video, that can go a long way to helping you achieve that goal.
That's good. So what type of say if I was to, obviously you using me to create your video content at the moment, what would you, if you go to like a company or whatever, how would you I don't know, put it across to them that they need it themselves, or what would you do? What would be the process of kind of showing them what's important within their business to help it grow?
I think with as with many sort of aspects of marketing, the visuals are important. So if you've got a business that has a very good product that needs perhaps bringing to life, for I'll try and think of an example, maybe a furniture company, and it comes flat packed, you could show an example of how from start to finish of receiving your product and then the end product built.
So like a how-to video built into the website.
I suppose that's what I'm getting at. Maybe is a how-to video. I know how-tos often rank particularly well on podcasts, vlogs, and different things, because people are looking for that information. So maybe a how-to, and it's it's about sharing knowledge really. And I think if you do that and you share that well, and people lap it up, people enjoy it, and people like it as well. I know we're talking to a client at the moment from a DIY shop, and that is something we're looking at is video production, because of the industry they're in. And I think it's
you got to show off the product before and especially the online market for things within that industry. It's quite a difficult. People want to see the furniture and stuff first, but they also want the best price. So they've got to obviously grow their market online now in order to kind of survive their industry. You've seen lots of companies close down over the years because they've opened lots of stores throughout the country, but they haven't been able to keep up with the growing rate of the online industry.
Definitely.
I'll explain it.
Definitely. I think like you're saying, the online side of it, certainly with things such as furniture, which is heavy and bulky. If you've got warehousing, it's easier to just ship rather than display it and take up valuable real estate in a prominent business location. But another really important sort of area for video production is perhaps clothes shops. If you look at sort of market leaders like ASOS or Misguided for Women or Opoly even in particular, they use a lot of video to showcase their products, and that investment that they put into those videos in terms of time has got to pay dividends for them. So they're obviously seeing a
focusing on the younger audience, would you say?
Yeah, and it is a dynamic market in that it's constantly changing, and you've got to be up to date. And I think that leads quite nicely into sort of apps actually, because I know TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook is always going to be there, and even for businesses like LinkedIn. You can do, I know we're doing this in a professional setting with mics and with proper cameras and things, but if you're just getting going and you're short or you're running on a budget, there are other avenues to market in terms of doing your own video production. And that was something I wanted to touch on with you. I don't know what your thoughts are, or what any advice maybe you could give to budding
Or just on a real tight budget?
Yeah,
Just
so if you're
a small business or
if you're a small business owner and you're thinking, I need to do a
startup.
video. Yeah, you're a startup. Perhaps you haven't got a lot of cash, and what advice would you give to someone starting to do perhaps videos?
I'd literally just say know clearly what type of video content you want to create, whether it's I don't know, a blog with a video in to try and grab attention for businesses, or whether you're trying to show off a product itself. First of all, know where and what audience you want to kind of promote your things to. And then that's with everything, I think, in business anyway.
Yeah,
you've got to know your audience and market and everything. So it's the same with video. You know, it depends on what area and what market you're covering to what you can do. And then once you've got that and you've kind of created a little, I don't know, storyboard or something, or you've got your ideas on paper about how you want to shoot it, what setting you want to do, the tone, the feel of it, everything, you can then move on to what equipment you want to get. But if you just basic equipment, you can get some cheap sets of lights off like a well-known internet website. There's thousands of them out there, and lights make a huge difference. You can, if you've got a really dark kind of office, you can just bring them in, and it'll open everything out, and you can make it look really natural as well. And you can, unlike the newer phones, if you learn how to use those properly, you can change the settings on there, and so you've got full control over everything. Not complete control, but more than you previously had. So it's like it's almost like filming on.
I know. Just touching on phones there, we spoke about this last week as one of our head marketing clients, the textiles company Calico. We were talking to their director earlier in the week about doing live videos and live streaming, and I know you can do it on YouTube, but Chris, the director there, has a large audience into the tens of thousands, and I know I keep telling him and trying to talk him into doing live video streaming, because I know a number of retailers do it, especially when they've got good offers on, or they've got items that perhaps maybe they want to clear. But I think Facebook Live certainly has its place in video.
Yeah, because you don't really know, when you click on that video, you don't really know what's going to come about of it. It's kind of like, it's not titled, it's just a live video coming from the feed of somewhere, and you want to see what's going on, and if it's boring you can click off, but it can also engage a lot of people as well, and you get likely to get more clicks just to see what it is.
You can push out notifications as well to let you know that your page is now streaming live, and the same on Instagram. And I know certainly with Facebook, the good thing with the Facebook Live videos is that you can download them, and once you've finished, you can download them, edit them, and then re-upload them and reuse that content, which is what we spoke about briefly when we started today. And I think that's the beauty with video is the versatility of it, and that it can be used in so many ways, whether that's extracting the audio for podcasts, social media headers. I think video certainly is the future. I know when we also do paid social media management here at Head, and when we're doing our images that we're loading into the Facebook Ads Manager, we often get we often try and advise clients to look towards doing videos to put in. And when I say videos, I'm not talking the sort of 10-20 minute videos. I'm talking short videos, because those 30-second videos, this is more if it's product led rather than service led, because if it's service led, then you need that more detail. But in a short product led video for clothes, for example, like ASOS, which we were talking about earlier, they're quite short, but the engagement. It's when you're looking at putting out videos for an audience such as clothes or for younger people.
Yeah, you can just focus on the key product that's popular and that they want to promote, and in like a 1 or 2 minute video. Sometimes even shorter, you know.
Even short, yeah. And I think you're looking for that thumb-stopping moment. That's what somebody said to me a while ago. You're looking for that thumb-stopping moment that will engage a user to click through and find out more. And if they click through and they don't buy that first time, you've always got the option then of the remarketing.
Yeah, and they can kind of grab their attention once more. And
yeah, because you do. There's, like we mentioned earlier, there's been a lot of studies that customers engage with a brand up to 7 times before they purchase. So if you've got them on remarketing that follows them around either Facebook or Google Marketplace, it's a powerful tool. And I know remarketing ads are a lot cheaper than paid search ads or general pay-per-click ads, that is. So I think overall, if we're looking as a quick overview really for today, video production is I'm not even going to say the future because it's here now.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
it's if you're not doing it and you're not doing it because it's cost or because it's time, I think perhaps stop and analyse and have a look at that, because it doesn't have to be hugely time consuming. It doesn't have to cost thousands of pounds. You can do it very economically with your iPhones or your Samsungs, whatever it is you use, and there's lots of free software out there. I mean,
not even that, like you don't have to get a professionally made video first, or for other things within your business, you might want to just engage your audience in a different way. You know, like on your Facebook feed or Twitter or various other platforms, Instagram on the stories or whatever. You could just kind of do snippets of your business and things that you're doing to kind of like showcase some of your stuff, and just trying to imagine some of the scenarios you could use it in. Like I don't know, maybe if you're designing something cool, it's a good cool startup idea, and it's a new invention, new product, and you just want to give little snippets of it.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Another one is perhaps the product in use.
Builds it up.
Yeah. A product in use, like whether that be, I don't know, a tool, or whether that be an item of sports clothing or a piece of equipment in use, that can often provoke that emotional response, which again is the as a marketeer, that's the response that you want your customer to have, because that evokes a very powerful response, which then leads hopefully to the beginning of the sales funnel, and then they look to buy. So try and get that emotional connection.
You can get that through ambassadors as well.
Definitely.
They use their video to push a lot of products.
Definitely. And just talking on that, we actually did a good friend of mine, Phil and I did a podcast which is on YouTube as a vlog, and it's also on iTunes and Spotify. We did one on influencer marketing, and we spoke about that, which it's a separate subject really to this, because it's quite a long podcast, but it's influencer marketing is huge, but certainly worth listening to.
Interconnected, everything is.
In business and marketing, everything has a knock-on effect, both good and bad. So it's important to manage that. But this is, like I say, just been an introduction to video production. And if you need any video production, if you want to speak to us or need some advice, feel free to drop us an email or ring us, and we will certainly speak to you.
Yeah, definitely.
Okie doke. And just before we finish up, don't forget to subscribe to our podcast, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and thanks for listening, and see you all soon.
Thanks very much. Super.